Shout out to my home. So when we been not suffer, nobody not been not fight for we. Now everybody want a peace, oh. We started reach the sin, well, and where before they bring exam for final health for we. We know how that full up their minds, you see. And how that make them a rival way. Me just wish them could have seen all of the years they been not suffer like that. Me say forever, forever and ever. A secret boy my own. A secret boy my own. From the islands and rivers and mountains surrounding, the love in my heart is resounding. I'm loving Guyana, my country, but a secret boy is forever my own. Remember childhood days, the by the riverside and laugh and play.
Hi there, and good afternoon to everybody. Welcome down to the Artichon Conference Center, where the Ministry of Housing and Water, Central Housing and Planning Authority, they are hosting a Dream Realize activity for region number 4. Again, we're at the conference center where a lot of Guyanese have come out to be part of their process. Most likely they would have been called already by the Ministry of Housing, and of course the Ministry of Housing staff is here in full force to ensure the processing of all these house lots, the payment process and that kind of thing. This process would have started since earlier today. I'm sure they would have been speeches by the ministers of housing, and persons are just going through the paces here of signing their agreements of sale, pulling their lot number, paying for their lot. As you could see, some of the lots available here are plantation, terrace facility. That's somewhere. Which area is this? Which area is this? I could read, but like East Coast, Eastbound. Right, so these are for areas on the East Coast, Felicity at East Coast, and persons will be pulling for these house lots here as normal. You try to talk to either the minister or the permanent secretary. I do see the permanent secretary here. Let's go have a word with him quickly as it relates to what's happening here today. Right, so I guess these are more persons waiting in the line here to how she do it? Yeah, to go through the process of receiving their house lots, right? Yes. So we are going to be talking with PS Coupen quickly, just to give us a rundown on this event today, the amount of house lots they're going to be giving away, the location where the house lots, where the allocations are for, and just the long and short of what's happening down here today. Right? So we're going to be talking with the Permanent Secretary, Coupen. PS, good day to you. Another Dream Realize activity here at the Artichon Conference Center. This is off the heels of Kokwani Region 9 as well. Yes. Tell us about today's activity.
Today's activity is meant, this is the 60th Dream Realize activity that we're having, and we're trying to get as many people as possible to be allocated their lands. In addition to that, when we come to these events, it's a microcosm of the ministry. We bring all the various departments. They can deal with the titles, they can deal with agreement of sales, with the allocation, etc. So today's activity is part of that. All of the people who are here were actually called. Mm-hmm. And as you know, we have a large number of pending applications, but we're trying as best as possible for Region 4 to deal with many of the people here.
Right.
All of the individuals who are here will be allocated once they're called and their documents are proper. They'll pay for their house lots, and then any questions they have, the ministers here are here. Myself and senior management of the ministry is here to answer any questions that they may have.
Right. How many house lots are we looking at today at this Dream Realize?
We're looking for a large number of house lots. Between today and tomorrow, it's going to be over 100, over 1,000 house lots.
Wow.
Right? Wow. And the areas are Chateau Margaux, La Rue Souvenir, and also Chatham, our goal is an unsuccess.
Okay.
Right? So those areas we're looking at,
Okay.
which, those are close by on the East Coast, and we are developing lands all over to meet the demand that is there.
Right. Right. All right, PS. Thank you for talking to us and giving us an update. That was PS Kupin from the Ministry of Housing and Water, which the Central Housing and Planning Authority falls under as well. Giving you an update over the next 2 days, about 1,000 house lots are expected to be distributed here, and we are going to be here tomorrow again to see. You okay? Well, then get up and go somewhere else. I don't have to turn any camera for you, ma'am. Mind your business and wait on your house lot, please. Thank you. But please allow me to do my job and mind your business. Like they send you. How you on my life? How you on my life? Relax yourself. You're excited? Calm down. Jesus Christ. Anyway, like I was saying. Uh, anyway, so as I said, we're gonna go around to see what other areas they have here. Um, as you can see, oh, let me go a little closer. So as you can see, there is allocation, land selection, uh, record location, payment vouchers, and ministry staff dealing with all of this. Home administration, housing administration, allocation letters, issuance of allocation letters, housing administration, which that falls under. Um, these persons here, they're photocopying documents to make sure they have everything they need. Service housing, as always, assisted with. Over here, you have sort of the survey unit mapping. I guess this is where persons can see what the layout of the housing scheme is. Is this the housing scheme that they're mapping today? Yeah. Did I just get a good look at it? Right. So this here is a layout of the housing scheme as relates to the lots that will be issued today. This is which area?
Felicity,
Felicity.
they're souvenir.
Oh, so they're right next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So there you have it. The lots that will be allocated today. And this is the guys here at the survey unit. They'll actually show you, give you an idea of where your lot will be once you are moving through the process. More persons coming in here. To go through this housing process as well. Quite a few people here already. I think I saw at least about 500 people in the front there waiting to get to this process in the back here. As usual, the banks are here, Republic Bank, Demerara Bank, the insurance companies are here as well too. We'll talk to some of them as well to see some of the offers available. GBTI here, the Citizens Bank is here as well. And more people gathering to be a part of this process which allows Guyanese to actually move forward with their land ownership, right? A lot of these persons, most of these persons would have been waiting since 2019. Before 2019, I should say, and they're finally getting the process moving forward, right? So again, quite a few persons here waiting to have their chance at the allocation process, land selection, pulling their number, going to pay for their house lot. I guess this is an information center out here where you can get information on I guess the process in here. We'll try to see if we catch up with Minister Crowell or Minister Rodriguez, so they can talk to us a little bit more about this process out here. Quite a few persons waiting their turn to pull their number and secure their house lot. And I said this when I was in Kokwani as well. The housing staff, they work extremely hard when they're in Region 4 and Region 3. As Minister Cole would have said, these are the areas that persons would like to have lost the most, Region 4 and Region 3. So that is where the applications come in the most. And as you can see today, it looks like the housing staff, we're going to jump. The housing staff will be here until tonight to process everyone. So there's no need to rush. There's no need to fret. Some persons have been waiting here for a while, but they will be processed as the ministry, the staff, they don't leave until everybody has been allocated and everybody is satisfied with the allocation process that they're going through currently. Again, we are at the Artichoke Conference Center, where the Ministry of Housing and Water. Yeah, with the Ministry of Housing and Water and the Central Housing and Planning Authority, they're executing a Dream Realize activity for house lots on the East Coast, based on what I just saw, Larry Souvenir, Felicity, and darn, I forgot the third place, but the three locations are giving out house lots for today. And going on. Now, you're busy, you're working. Yeah. So, yeah, as I said, these are the banks. GBTA. We have Citizens Bank out here. Saw them in Region 3 as well. Diamond Insurance. You gotta get some insurance. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Demerara. Y'all ain't got no sign. Oh, out here. Demerara Bank out here. GWA, you gotta get water. A Republic, they scam it. Go back this side. Hello, Demerara Bank. Welcome to the live. So could you tell us about, or anyone could tell us about some of the services and the facilities you guys are offering out here today to persons or making them aware of, as it relates to services of Demerara Bank?
Today we have our loan officer here. She can take it for.
Oh, sure. So we can talk to the loan officer. Hi, loan officer.
Hi, good
So
afternoon.
talk to us.
First of
Demerara
all,
Bank.
I'd like to say congratulations to all who are being allocated today or receiving their titles. Be sure to check us out of any one of our 9 branches. Conveniently, we would have launched a website whereby you can apply for loans from the comfort of your home or any convenient time. Housing loans, we have interest rates as low as 3.5%. And yeah, here we have brochure. I don't know if you can zoom in on this here. A list of our requirements. Very simple. We can take your valid driver's license, proof of income, your estimate, approved building plan, and you just need as little as 15% contribution. And we do factor in the cost for the land too. They can also scan our QR code here. Takes you to the website and you can apply there. Very simple.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of persons been here interested in your loans and your. Okay. All right, ladies, y'all take care. Yeah. So that's Demerara Bank. Um, let's go over here to GBTA. Hi, GBTA. How y'all doing? So, welcome to Livewire News is Live. Tell us a bit about some of the stuff you guys are informing the customers about and the new landowners.
For persons who are interested who would have acquired their land, the next step for them is to get an approved plan by the NPC and an estimate from their contractor. From that, we can assess what amount will be qualified for. We lend up to the age of 60, maximum 30 years. Interest rate starts from 3.8 for the mortgage.
Okay.
We also have our MasterCard Gold and Black that was launched recently, so persons can also benefit from that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You had something else you wanted to add?
I was going to say you can feel free to reach out to any one of the branches. We also have our online platform where you can upload your documents and we will preview prior to you coming in, so we can actually set up an appointment for you.
Okay, great.
All right.
Thank you for talking with us.
You're welcome.
So that's GBTI. What's the GWA? Hi, Mr. Citizens Bank. How you doing?
Good, I'm good.
Yeah, so this guy, y'all might remember him from Region 3. So just give us a rundown again on some of the facilities you guys are offering to these new homeowners here at Citizen.
Well, excellent, excellent. Well, Citizens Bank, we're here to really help persons advance on their dreams, Kudos to the great work the government have done to get the house lots plus the houses. what we do here is we help finance that dream. So once it is that you have your agreement to sale or title, you come and we decide to see, well, actually based on how much you qualify for, based on the allotted plot of land, you know, you get your requirement and you can come in and speak to a loan officer. Of course, we have our new branch at Mandela, but come in and let's see how we can help you get that financing. You know, we can go up to 25 years, minimum down payment 10%, and really competitive interest rates. Citizens Bank, it's where it belongs.
Great, guys. Check out Citizens Bank for house loan. Finally, we just take an insurance quickly. Diamond Insurance here at the Dream Realize. Talk to us. Insurance housing. What's up?
Ano yung boss? Priscilla? Mo siya yan, camera.
Hello.
Hi, good day.
Good day.
How are you?
So, Diamond Insurance, talk to us. What are you guys informing the new home landowners
yes.
about what's available to them?
Okay, great. Well, you know, what we have here, insurance products for the persons that are building their homes for the first time. We had a great turnout so far for the morning. So we've been telling them, you know, when they start their construction, we come, we do a free inspection, we get evaluation done for their property, free of charge. I know everyone likes to hear when the service is free, right? So, and then we guide them along the process, the documents needed, and we take it from there to make it as easy as possible. Because I think in today's economy, time is money. So we just want to assist these persons. You know, I mean, construction itself, that takes a lot of time. So when it comes to the insurance, we just want to make sure that part is very easy as possible.
How important is insurance when it comes to home ownership?
Oh my,
For
I
those who
mean,
may not understand.
oh yes, well, great question. Insurance, a lot of people don't understand the value of insurance until something happens, right? It's the perception that, hey, it's not something I really need, but I can tell you that when the time comes, you're in an accident, a car accident, or you see the fires that are happening, it opens your eyes, you know, and you understand the importance of that. So, and insurance for your home, it's very affordable, very, very, very affordable. I think maybe sometimes people think it's something out of their reach, but hey, it's not. We have affordable plans that you can take out, your premiums you can pay, right? And we have a lot of options. You can pay by MMG or you pay via the bank. Yes, so I mean, call us anytime. We have a 24-hour hotline, 623-5038. So that is a number you can call, ask us any question or anything. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're
Take care.
welcome. Okay.
So that's Diamond Insurance. We spoke with some of the banks. Yeah, so we're gonna head back under the main tent, and I wrap up this live. The ministers, they would have stepped out for a few minutes, so we were unable to talk to them. But we're heading over to another assignment back in the capital city. This is where we'll wrap up here at the Arthur Chung Conference Center. Just giving you a final look see at the Dream Realize activity happening here currently. Currently, these persons here are about to select their house lot. Excuse me.
All right. So the cost of this lot is $300,000.
So these persons are currently selecting their house lot.
To the opposite here, then you will have a seat. All right.
Oh Lord. Anyway, guys, that's all the time we have for this broadcast. Y'all be safe out there. I'll see you again in a few from the next location. Y'all be safe. Take care. One Guyana.